We're here at the Office Depot Center in Sunrise, Florida. You can feel the buzz in here, and the teams haven't even hit the ice.
It's gonna be mayhem, all right.
I'm Jim Houston here with Craig Simpson for Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Florida Panthers and the Detroit Red Wings. Florida has a great chance to steal all the momentum in this series with a win on home ice.
Well, believe me, you don't want to have to fight from behind. This is their big chance to take control of the series right here.
It's time for the opening face-off for today's game. Face-off won by Nieuwendyk. He gains the blue line on the attack. From behind the net. Passed ahead to Datsuk. Now passed over to Thomas. Here comes Thomas to Datsuk. Fires it! We're scoreless early in the first. Up to Roberts. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. One-timed it. It's gobbled up by Nieuwendyk. Another shot. He stopped them again. Corralled by Lidstrom. One-timer. Puck grabbed by Hill. To Roberts. And he brings it over the line. One-timer. Legacy. Got a leg on it. Here comes Shanahan. One time, off the crossbar. Glove saved by Luongo. Hill behind the net. To Jokinen. The Panthers will move the puck up ice. They carry it into the zone. In the corner. To Nieuwendyk. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Nieuwendyk is a highly skilled center with great vision. He can make a smart pass or beat you by putting the puck in the net.
The faceoff goes to Detroit.
Number 25, Joe Nieuwendyk, assisted by
Woolley. One-times it. Turned aside by Luongo. Detroit takes possession. Detroit trails by 1 here midway through the first period.
That was huge to keep his team up by 1.
Through center. Healy. Now he moves it into the attacking zone. To Steve Yzerman. And he moves it out. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. He has his pocket picked. Healy. Quick shot. Legacy turned him away. It's 2-on-1 to Pavel Datsuk. Fires one right on. Roberts. He passes the puck to Jokinen, and he carries the puck to center.
How about that deke? He really hung him out to dry.
He scores, and midway through the first, they've taken a 2-goal lead.
It's amazing that Gary Roberts is still scoring goals in this league. The neck and back injuries he sustained in the late 90s ended many players' careers. I guess it's tough to measure a guy's heart and desire to play.
Florida in firm control with a 2-goal lead.
We're not even finished the first period. Really set the tone early.
Gary Roberts, assisted by number
One-timed it. Scooped up by Lang. The shots are 9-9. Here's Zetterberg, who's got 1 shot on net so far tonight. He had his pocket picked. Now he passes the puck to Hagman, and it's over the blue line into the attacking zone. He turned the puck over to Lang, over center. Here comes Lang. To Hagman. Shoots it quickly. Legacy turned it away. Lindros. A one-on-one battle. Cuts in front. Back the other way they come. And it's carried into the attacking zone. Here's a chance. Blocked in front of the net. Chelios takes control of the puck. Here comes Chris Draper. He passes the puck to Roberts. Intercepted. Mowers up to center ice. Just one man to beat. Backhander. Luongo's got it to Jokinen. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. Here's Martin Rush. Shot. Legacy reached out for the puck. He has his pocket picked. There goes the horn as the period comes to an end. 2-0 the score as we head to the break. Detroit didn't get off to the start they'd hoped for after falling behind early in the first.
But, Jim, they can change that easily with a good effort here in the second.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to Florida. Here's Steve Yzerman. Lindros, and he takes it to center. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. He gives the puck away. He passes the puck to Nieuwendyk. Detroit trails by a pair here early in the second. One-time shot from behind the net. He gave the puck away. Over to Nieuwendyk. The shots are 12-10 for Florida. And one-timed it. That's blocked by the defender. Puck corralled by Rushinsky. Keeley. Trinka. Down into the corner. Legacy turns it away. And he hangs onto the puck for the whistle. The Panthers are showing they know how to put the puck in the net.
They're a fast, talented team that can score. If you try to trade chances with them, they'll beat you.
The faceoff goes to Detroit. Here's Chris Draper, who's still looking for his first shot on goal. He coughed the puck up. Over to Lang. Now he moves it to center. Here he comes on the attack. He scores!
Zetterberg is such a gifted offensive player. He's effective at playing anywhere up front, and that's so valuable to a coach when you know you can slot a guy in at center or either wing.
The faceoff goes to Florida. Here's Nieuwendyk. He dumped it in. He intercepts the pass. Here comes Jokinen. He passes it to Hill. Now passed again to Hill. He steals the puck. Detroit trails by 1 as we approach. Scores! They've tied it up here in the second.
Holmstrom is a better offensive player than people give him credit for. And he's always going to be able to put up numbers because he loves to go hard to the net.
Tie game midway through the second.
Great work on their part to even it up. The goal now is to keep the momentum going and grab the lead.
Number 96, Thomas Holmstrom, assisted by number 19.
With a one-timer. Pretty nice glove save by Luongo. Here comes Huselius. Stone cold by Legacy. The ref is ready to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Panthers, to Rushinsky. Now a pass up to Thomas. He carries the puck to center. They carry it into the attacking zone. And rink wide to Jokinen. One-time shot, pushed aside by Legacy. To Hill. Legacy reached out for the puck. To Thomas. Here comes Shanahan. Bednar, and he carries it to center ice. Cranked it. Hit the man in front of the net. Lidstrom. Bednar. Trinka. Shots on goal are now 17-13 for Florida. They carry it into the attacking zone. To Lidstrom. We're tied at 2 here late in the second period. It's man against man. Legacy turned the shot aside. To Marty Rushinsky. Quickly another shot. Legacy slams the door shut. And shoots. Blocked up to Jokinen. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. One-timed it. Fisher with the puck. Mowers to Maltby. Just one man to beat. Stoned by Luongo. He passes it to Datsuk. Now it's passed to Yzerman. Healy. Now he brings it to center. He brings it over the line.
In the second period.
Brushinsky. And that does it for the second period. After 40 minutes of play, we're tied at 2. Detroit looked like they might be out of this one early, but rebounded with 2 goals in the second.
And being tied going into the third is all you can ask for. A chance to win down the stretch.
With speed, it's a one-on-one into the slot. To Lang. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. One-times it. Florida takes possession of the puck to Joe Nieuwendyk. Now passed over to Roberts. Turned over. One-timer. Legacy made the glove save. Jokinen shoots the puck. That's blocked and didn't get through. Legacy made the brilliant save. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Panthers. Hawk. One-timer. The Panthers grab the puck. The shots are 22-16 for Florida. Shoots! Here's Fisher. To Fisher. One-timer! Blocked. Hawk. One-time! Passed over to Zetterberg. Gathering speed. Here comes Chris Draper. He passes it to Huselius. He steals it to Lang. The shot total is 23-18 for Florida. One-timed it! Here's Sean Hill. Healy. One-timer! He scores to take the lead midway through the third.
Gary Roberts scores goals because he's not afraid to put in the work. There aren't many guys in the league who spend more time on conditioning during the season and in the summer.
Detroit in a real hole now.
The problem isn't scoring 1 goal. It's doing it with only half a period left.
Nieuwendyk wins the faceoff. Here's Gary Roberts, who has the go-ahead goal.
25, Joe Nieuwendyk.
To Robert Lang, and he moves it out. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. The shots are 24-19 for Florida. They bring it in on the attack. One time from in front. Saved by Legacy. No goals yet for this guy, but he was instrumental in getting at least 1 point on the board.
Well, you do what you can. If you can't be the star, you can still help out your teammates.
The faceoff goes to Detroit. Out they come to center. And it's into the attacking zone. Oop, post! To Marty Rushinsky. Now it's passed to Nieuwendyk. He's into the attacking zone. Pass up to Holmstrom. Now a pass up to Yzerman. One-timer! Here's Thomas Holmstrom. He passes it to Nieuwendyk. And he'll start out to center with some speed. Now he passes the puck to Datsuk. And the puck's over the line onto the attack. To Nederost. Just one man to beat. Legacy stones him cold. It's still 3-2 here late in the third for Florida. Passed over to Shanahan. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. That's a nice play. Turned aside by Luongo. He gave the puck away to Datsuk. He has his pocket picked. Deadmarsh back the other way. Here come the Red Wings. Running out of time. They need a goal to tie.
That save could very well seal the deal, Jim.
To Roberts. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. He's only got one to beat. One-timer. He scores! Late in the third, they've tied it up.
This guy will take goals any way he can get them. Some call rebound goals garbage goals, but they sure look the same on the score sheet.
Detroit changes everything with a tying goal late in the final minute.
Everyone else had written them off. They didn't give up. That's teamwork.
Legacy closes the door. We're into the final minute.
Both sides want to play conservatively now to force this game into overtime.
To Roberts. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Front of the net. Right on. That's blocked by the defender. Detroit will start the breakout. They're into the attacking zone. Whips it hard on net. Oh, off the crossbar. To Roberts. Now he carries it to center. He moves it into the attacking zone. He has his pocket picked. He hits the post. Puck taken by Kwiatkowski. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. To Bouwmeester. Brushinski.
3 periods have settled nothing, so we're going into overtime.
Florida must still be reeling after giving up the tying goal in the waning moments of the third.
But Jim, the good thing is they don't have a whole lot of time to think it over.
To Yzerman. One-timed it! Hit the man in front of the net. Here come the Panthers as they move out of their own zone. Over to Roberts. Legacy denies him. Here's Brendan Shanahan. Out comes Robert Lang. And he passes it to Datsuk. He had his pocket picked. Over to Nieuwendyk. Now passed over to Jokinen. A howitzer from the slot. Legacy freezes the puck. The action's about to start. And the faceoff is won by Lindros. He passes it to Lang, and he'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. Right in front. That's it. This one's over. Detroit wins this game and takes the lead in the series.
Eric Lindros is so difficult to contain. He has the strength to keep people at bay and a shot that can beat a goaltender from nearly anywhere on the ice.
Tonight's third star, Detroit number 96, Tomas Holmstrom. Tonight's second star, Florida number 25, Joe Nieuwendyk. And tonight's first star for Florida, number 10, Gary Roberts.
From Sunrise, Florida, and for EA Sports, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Have a great one.